Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Invitational. It's no meme. No, it is a meme. We are here for the R6 Memevitational. Fluke, during the break... Oh, our names have just changed. That was really cool. During the break, we saw some... I don't even know how to describe it. Hella generosity come through from none other than Pengu. I think we maybe have the pop-up on the screen now.
Look at that.
Anyone that knows, anyone that's seen his Twitter, he's donating $1,000 per game that they win. Not that they lose, that they win. They've actually only won 3 games. I think he may have made a little bit of a mistake there, but it's only $1,000. No, jokes aside, hats off. Just words can't even describe how thankful everybody is for this donation. It's huge. $4,000 is nothing to be joked about. It's going to catapult us well up there to over halfway to our total. So I mean, Desnet's they're in the rearview mirror at this point. And I think everyone would just like to say thank you.
Amazing generosity from the man that Newts. He's, some people say maybe he's made an $1,000 mistake. Others say maybe he's just super confident as we go into his next game, where if he wins this, then technically the money is all level. Technically the money is all good. So, hey, let's see where maps we're gonna go. Let's see what the crack is, shall we? Oh no, rosters first. Oh no, this other stuff first. Wow.
Standings first.
I'm just losing it.
EU,
I understand
but not really.
the final season of Game of Thrones now, because I've been wearing this Daenerys costume for only a couple of hours, and I've lost all sense of plot. 3 wins.
Currently, sat up there at the top is going to be EU Sad Little Man. APAC in Heat, 2 for 2. Pasha No Biceps. I think Pasha No Biceps are going through a bit of a rebranding at the moment. I think they're going to be renamed Pasha No Hostage.
I've heard that. I've heard that on the grapevine. Dick's Disciples, 1 win, 2 losses, and in a very sad way to go with the music at the bottom, the Dukes of Hereford.
It's somber, isn't it?
They're gone. They can't make the playoffs. This music is just building and building to what's going to happen next is Pasha No Biceps, Pasha No Hostages roster. Look at that. Very sudden musical shift.
We've gone to upbeat,
Mother Russia.
Yeah, it's very fancy. You can imagine yourself in a nice little cafe, drinking some sophisticated drink. I'll tell you what I'm very into, Fluke. I'm very into Always is Avatar, if you will.
Oh, I thought that was a photo.
I think that the recruit pose on that is second to none.
Honestly, credit to everything that's gone on. All the people that have done production, amazing. Hey, let's have a look at the EU roster. I know we didn't really say anything about the roster apart from that's a good one, so let's say a little about this. Oh, well, okay, we were bribed. Look at this. Look at these EU boys. Milos, Pengu, Hap, Kini, Feral. More sad music.
Somber.
More somber music, which is weird because they're top of the group. Maybe it's because Sewer couldn't be here and they had to get Hap in as a last-minute replacement.
I think I'd probably be quite sad if that was the case.
Yeah, I mean, I work with Hap a lot, and this is how I feel inside. All the time. No, I'm joking. Alright, well, so we have this showdown, and this is going to be quite a good game. And I think one of the things, because if you are somehow unaware, a lot of these players are streaming their own perspective. Pengu, Kini, Milos, they're all doing it, obviously, from their team. I believe a couple of the Russian team are as well. So you can listen in to their comms and listen into how they're playing in the off-stream games. And everyone's having such a good time.
Yeah, they really are. I think there's a lot of interaction going on. I'm looking down my follow list on Twitch, and you can see all the names that we're getting inside of the rosters are all out there streaming. They've all got their own viewership, which is fantastic. And then obviously everybody that's in here, very much appreciated as well. I think we might be ready. It might be that time to see what map we are going to be playing on. And well, we got our wish. I mean, to be honest, Fluke, to quote you and what you said earlier, you said that if we get stadium, you walk.
I did. I did.
Is that like big talk, or are we sticking around?
I didn't specify where I'd walk to.
Or when, or how far.
And it'll be to go downstairs and get my KFC when it shows up. Because that's close. My phone is letting me know. And I'm excited for that. But, okay. Stadium is the third map. We might not even get there. We might not even
Who knows?
get to that place. You know, you're looking at two great teams. One team is settled. They need to only really win so that Pengu has done maths correctly. Otherwise, he's made a simple $1,000 mistake that we all do.
We all do it.
We all do that. The Russian team, they got to pull a win here. They got their toughest game technically, and you're looking at, you know, a tough place. We're in now, though. We've descended in. Maddox is back.
Into the depths.
Okay. My housemates collected my order. That's good. I'm excited about that. I mean, I hope they did, actually. Otherwise, someone else is... I missed some meows, Fluke. Yeah, someone else did them. You guys made the mistake of donating when I wasn't around, you fools. Alright. Pasha No Hostage. EU sad little man. They've changed it inside the game. Fuse is banned instantly. It's Pasha's chance now. If you weren't here on that game before, they killed the hostage 4 times.
Yeah, they did. We're getting word that Fresh performed the meows, so you obviously got your money's worth with that. I can
Honestly,
only imagine what that sounds like.
You've done well there. I don't know who would do better meows between Fresh and Dez. Dez is a dog person. Not in physicality, but Dez is a hell of a dog.
I've got a feeling that this could be a bit more of a serious affair.
Honestly, that was one of the other things. Okay, so I know I said they're having a good time, and they are. It's a charity tournament. Everybody's having so much fun. But also, they were putting some slam down. It's kind of funny because you listen to like the difference of the players. So on the EU sad little man team, you've obviously got Feral and Pengu, two people who have a long history of playing together in other, you know, different kind of places, and, you know, not too much of a team history too strictly or too in depth, but two very high storied comp players, two players that play together. And there was moments where, like, it was like Pengu in a 1 versus X or whatever, and, you know, Keeney's giving calls and Milosh and Hap, and then Feral just goes, just let me do it. And then, like, instantly the two of them just have this synergy and this, like, comp level of, like, yeah, we're gonna win this one. And I think that's the thing about their opponents here is they're against a team that can do that too. You're looking at a scene that is very well storied. You've got, you know, Andreezy, you've got Always, you've got Pasha, you've got these players that have history together. I got a feeling it's gonna heat up here. What is Hap doing?
He seems to be inspecting. Oh, I know. Okay, so pretty sure the hostage can eat a few bullets before it dies.
Yeah.
And I think he's just making sure that the hostage is one shot.
Honestly, did you see the clip of Leon earlier?
Yeah, Leon was like using the hostage to sort of peek behind and then
domed.
Yeah, and inadvertently shooting it.
Yeah.
Attackers still need to get a visual on the hostage.
Yeah, just domed the hostage. Donated 4K for the course. We only won 3 games. 2 + 2 is 4 - 1. That's 3. Quick maths. Thank you, Pengu. You are a blessing to our scene, and it's an honor to have you meme with us.
Is there some sort of pistols only thing going on here? We're seeing a lot of pistols on the side of the defenders.
Apart from Hap and Keeney.
Secondaries only.
Hap is the kind of person who knows off the top of his head how much HP the hostage has. That's fair. That's why he was the one shooting the toes. Oh my god. Oh my
that
god.
could have been bad.
Oh, that's not good. Well, there it is. Caught by Feral interrogation. I I think it's the first I've seen go all the way through in the games that we've casted at least. And now look at this. Pengu is creeping his way via open. Wants to put pressure down straight onto the window on the entrance. They have Hap not too far away to offer a bit of a pinch and a pull, but they know that someone's going to be aware of this. And they know that they're going to try and lock it down. So, well, it's just the Russians kind of at a little bit of an impasse here. Have to pick themselves up, try and retake top floor, but Feral is loose. Living up to his namesake and trying to make things as dastardly and devious.
Hap desperately trying to find something to stick around square stairs, and Pasha looking to apply a bit of pressure. A bit more directly onto the objective as well. Nade getting tossed on through. Feral coming up with the pistol, but will be felled as the trade comes through. Very late, but a trade nonetheless. Equals things out at 4 apiece. Still, a lot of players on side of EU. Sad little man off site. 3 on site with Hap making some sort of a roam, some sort of a rotation. Oh, in fact, he's on same level as site. And we got a donation. And $10. Thank you very much indeed. That kill was for you.
That noise was my KFC arriving. Medic, stop asking questions. Start watching games, because Hap's just died! And now Aldi is trying to pick up the pieces. They're steadily able to pull this back in. A 3 versus 3, but 30 seconds on the board and a sad face from Hap. That's not going to do much to slow him. They're able to start putting pressure down towards gold now as they try and angle themselves in, but we saw the dastardly damage done to the toesy woesies of the hostage earlier. He is a sliver away, and a slight graze is going to be all that is needed to take him out of the situation. There is only 10 seconds now. They can't even get close at this point. The frost mats on the hopovers have kept them locked down. The gold is secure because Pengu is shooting as clear as the color itself. You sad little man. Take the first round.
It just amazes me every single time I watch Pengu play that he's able to get kills through the metal bars. Like, those metal bars are what Kevlar is made from. When you get into the army, they give you a helmet and they give you a body vest, and it is made of the bars on bank.
That's what makes the difference between a pro and not a pro. Is you got to shoot between the bars, and if you manage it, you get picked up for a 2-on team.
You got to read between the lines and shoot through the bars. It's going to be a tough map for Hostage, because that basement, I'm going to say it's borderline a guaranteed win for the defenders if they play it well.
Yeah.
And we just saw you, sad little man, play it very well indeed. It's now on the side of Pasha No Hostage to sort of go against their namesake and keep that hostage alive.
I've ordered too much KFC.
See, I didn't order enough.
Ah. Well, there's a fix to this. And it involves this KFC catapult that I happen to have. Yeah, I got one of the big buckets. And you know when you're looking at food and you're like, yeah, I could eat all of this, and then it arrives and you're like, well, I probably could, but I shouldn't. And then I am on stream to 2,000 people. So, not yet, but 5 versus 5. Let's see how that starts to fall apart, because last time it started with a 1 versus 1, very isolated from everything else that was going on. They were able to get in and get a very unsuspecting player on the top floor, and that's one of the things I've always really liked about Bank, and I think it's in my head I associate it to Latin America's region, is things just get hyper violent, hyper fast.
Shotgun meta.
Yeah, Medics is cheering it.
Is it silenced shotguns as well?
Well, you don't want them to know you're coming.
Oh, how stupid of me, Flew. My apologies.
Wait, is this going to be a hot drop? I think they might potentially stack up on it and just drop in. I really hope that they do.
The C4's ready and waiting. This is a very tense moment, because these go one of one way, and that is all the attackers typically die. Genie and Feral are really... yeah, they're dead.
Well, Hap gave it his best, was able to get a slight bit of depth. Always has gone undetected, though. And, well, Andrewsy did too. Was able to shut them off on the second story. Now it's only Milosh, the medic, the man, the myth, the beard, the legend. biggest heart in Rainbow Six Siege. And now he's got one of the biggest obstacles in front of him. 4 Russians locked down in the back of a bank. He's trying to make a withdrawal. The withdrawal is for a very scared man stuck in a vault. Tries to get the first against Jaeger upstairs, filing everything away in the teller's office, but that is that file closed.
Case dismissed, Your Honor. Around there going to Pasha, this time with hostage. Able to keep the hostage alive and shut out the round. Quite a bold attempt from EU Sad Little Man with the hatch drop. But it's Hero or Zero stuff, and that's exactly what we're here for in the Memevitational. That's what we want to see. We want to see 5-man hatch drops that don't quite go to plan. But alas, the turn of the tide once again, as it ebbs and flows very quickly in these game modes where we switch sides every single time. Staff room this time being chosen by Sad Little Man. And Bikini Body, he is on his signature.
I'm sorry if you can hear me eating
Attackers need to
food,
find the hostage.
but
You're not going to stop.
That's
what you're trying to
my
say.
main worry is that, so our social team, okay, Hap went too far that time. Our social team, they're put together from some of the most brilliant meme minds around. You know, I believe the team is made up of Rody, Gabe from Red Bull, and Bartosz, the great meme historian, arguably the man that brought memes to the social side of Siege. That's a big kudos and a big credit. And my worry is, I'm eating on camera, and I know that they're always watching for GIFs, and you can't hide from that meme team.
You just got to turn it off, honestly.
That's why I complimented them, so they wouldn't just take the mick. And Pasha is taking the mick out of waiting around because no way they're going to find themselves all the way to the top floor, and they're starting to try and put the brush down.
Apparently the code Fluke is eating KFC doesn't work to claim
Doesn't it?
charms. No.
Changing bags.
Oh, not a donation for me. Oh, okay, a good one. Fluke just said we'll see what the crack is. Props from Ireland, killing the cosplay. Shout out to Ireland. I have Irish family, which is where I pick up some of my sayings.
Crack's a great word because not a lot of people know how it's spelled. That's the correct spelling for
That
it in
is
the
correct
donation. But people don't necessarily know what it means when you say it. It's quite a... It's definitely an Irish thing, and I think it's pseudo been adopted by Northerners as well.
Yeah, but good crack to me. That's
It's a good time.
That's Irish. It's a good crack. Talking of, trying to break their way down to the bodies beneath. Still, every time I see this Russian team spraying fire towards the hostage, they're fantastic players. They know how to control their arms. They know what they're doing. But at the same time, we saw them last time kill the hostage 4 times.
Yeah, I mean, the odds on being the hostage aren't looking great.
Okay, no, technically they didn't kill it one of the times. They killed themselves by they jumped out. But either way, that's put Bikini Birdie down. He's going to try and crawl his way towards some semblance of safety. Chances are, though, he is just a cam and no longer. And Dreezy blows him out the building. But look at this, a minute on, and they're putting pressure back into Square. Dropped in the crossfire. Pasha from the opposite side finds Milos. Gets a bit of revenge and spraying everything he can towards the backside. Pengu's dug in and dug out by Always. Creeps his way in. One left, no more. Goodbye, Hap. Hello, around for Pasha No Hostage.
Always there doing a good job of not shooting the hostage, in contrary to what we have previously seen. The hostage may have been downed, but he was fit and well and can be extracted from bank, no worries whatsoever. Back-to-back rounds for Pasha No Hostage there as we enter round number 4 now. You sad little man, got a bit of work to do here. Teller's office is going to be chosen, so whereas EU Sad Little Man went into staff, we're seeing Pasha No Hostage choose Tellers instead.
Spreads him out a bit, you know? Gives him a little bit more space to play. Obviously, Bank is one of those maps where It was once upon a time a comp map with a lot of familiarity. It's big, it has a lot of space, and they're always in kind of a great bit of momentum when you're moving around it. You can manipulate those huge staircases, you can hit the skylight and square very quickly. There's some fantastic hatch synergy if you want to play something a little bit more open. Okay, I'm applying a lot of this to a map where we're playing hostage in a meme tournament, but again, when we talked about it at the beginning, both these teams have very good, very storied and historical comp players on them. They have big, comprehensive, competitive minds and mindsets. They'll know the routes and ways around their maps, and they're playing for control before they're playing for the site. And you can hear it if you listen to their streams and listen to their team comms. I'm sure we'll jump into them sooner rather than later, though we probably won't understand the Russians, apart from any wonderful Russian speakers and listeners in chat. But they're talking about control, they're talking about game, and they're talking about how to make the map theirs.
App looking for some quick progress up onto the roof with Amaru. Maybe pre-firing as he goes. I think we're going to jump in and just have a listen to those Russian comms and see if there's anything that we can glean from a language that neither of us speak.
11 гаража, шакал.
Они просто по крыше ходят, я хуй знает. Мне кажется, они хотят мейнстер спрыгнуть со скалы, это просто.
Один outside мейна, шакал.
У меня там камера есть, если что.
That's it.
Would you agree, Fluke?
Okay, can we hear the other team? Because I'm kind of curious what is going on. They've stacked themselves up for something magnificent.
Oh, they're going to Finker boost everyone back up to health.
Oh.
Alright, get ready. Don't push me in.
3,
ready?
2, 1, drop. Milos!
Wait. Let's go.
I'm dropping as well.
I'm dead.
Oh my gosh.
Got him,
He's
got him, got
holding
him.
it.
Let's go, dude. I'm watching a lobby.
What?
shit, he's in
ATMs,
lobby.
ATMs.
Oh, man.
Wow. Wow. That was, I guess, everything we expected it to be. They got unfortunate someone was watching it, but they're fortunate Pengu's on their team. He's able to put them in a 1 versus 1 and a triple, looking for the quad to lock it down, doesn't find it, always present, pertinent, and paying attention. He's able to creep up back the main stairs. Find it. But that was big brain.
I've never seen anything like that before.
That's Bikini Bodhi in a tournament.
I even think that Pasha No Hostage have respect for that as well. Like, you can tell in the chat, they were like, that's crazy. Like, I can't believe they've just tried for that. It's a dying shame that we didn't see you sad little man get the round win for that one, honestly.
Hey, this game can sometimes reward creativity. It was close. If there wasn't one person on Banana, if that body hadn't been there, they might have been able to find more success. It seemed like there was a little bit of back and forth. Milos did something wrong. And the man is unflappable. So, you know, the pressures are getting to him.
Attackers need to locate.
I think if you have the Finker playing on garage, like parking garage, that could work even better as well, because they could watch Banana.
What I like about it was there was no reason for them to do that.
No.
Like, if you look at it, you have the windows not too far away, and then obviously the main doors. But I'm impressed. I want to see more of it. I feel like I've seen the tip of a creative iceberg, and I want all of the juicy strats.
5 seconds to go.
Just when you think you know a map in a game, you see something like that and you think,
Attackers
wow.
still need to get a visual on the hostage.
I wonder if Suez signed off on that before he left.
is that like a sewer confirmed
Well, I don't know. I mean,
strategy?
maybe it was a Suez strategy that he bestowed upon them for him to, obviously he couldn't make it because his internet was not working, unfortunately. I believe he's just moved, but I could be wrong about that. So maybe he bestowed them some of his best secret strategies, because that was a hell of a strategy, and honestly, almost could have worked. Double down on it, but Andreezy's doubling down on taking his time. Always getting some eyes, and look at this slow and steady, methodical approach.
Slow and steady often wins the race, and for Pasha, it's the home straight. They're currently sat on match point. A win here would confirm map of Bank and take us over to Outback, I believe, which is certainly going to be an interesting one, but still got a round here to win. EU Sad Little Man not been able to do anything since their first round where they were on the defense. They've since really struggled to find anything going, whether it be on a defense or on attack.
Honestly, seeing the Russians doing well and putting themselves on a good position with the hostage, it's very different to the last time we saw them, and they're being very methodical with their approach. Pengu hopped up on the office, is trying to find somebody from on top of the wall. Can't quite make a mark just yet, but a minute 20, there's only so much that you can do while shepherding people from above. There's the next step, and it's taken care of Castle. And Dreezy is able to get the first against Milos. Pasha, though, he's crept his way up towards the backbone of this site, creeping towards the angle that might be held here. The beepers give some of the game away. They will hear that, and he's trapped by the castle, but he's able to put pressure on Takini.
Bikini Body has the hatch if he does choose to drop off out of there. Could make a nice rotation from there as well. But instead is choosing just to hold fast, recognizing he's probably going to stay alive if he just bides his time. Hap finds one, and Aldi comes in with a trade onto Pengu, getting taken down in the site. Aldi now looking to extract this hostage, as Feral is in hot pursuit. Where have we seen this before? Always, he's going to fall. Hap, he's going to find a kill onto Faster. Sprinting his way as he goes is Feral. He has the shotgun, but it is not in time. I'm not sure if he killed the hostage or if the hostage reached the extraction point, but by the by, Pasha, they are going to take map number 1.
Well, they're able to beat their demons. Pasha No Hostage is a different team to Pasha No Biceps, and the success story is the one that we have written before us. Wowie. Well done. Here's that Russian music. There it is.
There it is.
There it is. There's the wonderful Russian music that shows and signifies that they've been able to get themselves set up and put in a position. Hey, you're looking at it now, obviously, the top of the board. They've bled a little.
You enjoying your food?
Your bag looks so much neater than mine. I was going to try and toss the chicken thing up and catch it, but I feel like that wouldn't.
Well, you've said it now, so you got to do it.
Ready?
Fantastic. Fantastic stuff.
Mother of dragons, eater of chicken. Thank you very much.
What a fine, fun time we have had watching that map there. I believe that we're going to see a meme moment of the match. And, I mean, if there's anybody in chat that can't guess what it is, where have you been and what have you been watching? It is, of course, going to be this hatch drop.
Oh, yeah.
Just beautiful stuff.
What is this music? Is this
I
the
don't
meme music?
know.
Is this the KFC finger licking delicious meme? I always forget that we're still on camera for that.
It's great, isn't it? Because we're just looking at it like...
We're just like staring down at it. Yeah. Hey, that was great. Now we got 2 more maps of the showdown. Potentially. We've also obviously got Russia one step ahead for one of the first times throughout this entire tournament. Russia hasn't really been able to lock themselves in on the hostage map, so doing it against the current top of the board, you sad little man, things working well for them.
Yeah, they've done a great job there, and I think it's gonna hold them in good stead. Obviously, the next objective is secure area, so we go through all the objectives. We go through hostage, secure area, and then of course bomb. I'm not sure why we've disappeared, but we went for a time. Next map, Outback, secure area. I mean, for whatever it's worth, it's EU Sad Little Man's pick. Take of that what you will. I did see someone write in chat, I'm really sorry because I didn't catch your name, but they said that Outback plays better in zones rather than a bomb map. It was Mabster314. Always want to give a bit of credit out there to the sort of rubbish that we start talking here, but apparently Outback plays better in zones. I personally never tried it. Fluke, have you tried it?
No.
No. No one's... We've not tried it. We don't know.
No,
We're
we
going
don't
to
know.
take your word for it.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. I mean, if it's Outback, it couldn't get much worse. Let's find out as we go into the zone's battle down.
I've just flicked onto Twitter at a really bad moment,
What's happened?
and I've seen Fresh with, like, real cat ears. Like, someone's literally photoshopped the cat's
Oh.
ears off. It's not like a headband, it's actual cat ears.
Oh,
It's terrifying.
that's worrying. That's not good.
No.
If anything, that's bad.
I think we should change tact and start talking about Ash bands again.
Ash is gone. I actually haven't heard the Outback song for a while.
I've not.
That, like, guitar thing. That's only for Outback, isn't it? Or am I literally losing it?
No, it is only for Outback.
Yeah. And it just started playing, and I'm just like, oh yeah, Outback. I haven't played it in a while. I haven't had it on my board in a while, thankfully and luckily. I suppose for me. I will be Nomad. We bring Nomad. We defense. Not 100% sure what the conversation is there.
I think they're trying to organise a knife fight.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. All right, knife fight. Gonna have a Nomad. For those who don't know, what they're gonna do is they're gonna stand in a circle. Nomad's gonna pop an air jab in the middle, and then it blows everybody back. And then from the moment you get back up is when you can start knifing people. Welcome.
Fluke.
If you didn't know, if me dressed as Daenerys eating chicken on stream wasn't the giveaway that this is a meme tournament, and you've somehow only just joined us in this past 5 minutes, then hopefully this round will be the one that convinces you.
I think after this round there can be no mistake of where we are, really.
Outback, baby.
Apparently, Slushy Lemon says it's a banjo, not a guitar. Come on.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How about I make that up to you by giving you codes for a giveaway? What? They're on the bottom left of the screen. You gotta be quick. That's 2 codes. 2 codes, 2 alpha packs. Only one of them could be yours, though. I'm assuming some people will go for the second one first and the first one second. By the way,
Find the
You're giving away the strats.
I'm giving away so many strats. And they're gone. Gone. Hope you got your screenshots in. Hope you're able to get that quick. Let us know. If you did, use the hashtags. There's loads of stuff going on. Use the hashtags on our social media. Let us know what you got from the packs.
If you miss the screenshot and you don't want to go into the VOD, you can always shadow play it as well. There's just a little edge for anyone out there that may be looking to get a code.
I feel like if you're shadow playing it, you've already lost.
I think you'd be alright.
You can just pause the stream though.
Oh, to be fair, that's true. No, but if you've missed it,
5
if like you missed it
seconds
by a second, you could just shadow play it then be really quick.
Why are they saying
Attackers need to
why? What's
locate
the
the
confusion?
biohazard container.
I'm not sure.
Oh. Medics told them to dance, apparently.
Medics is just like the puppet master pulling all the strings behind everything.
Alright. Lining up. What's your bets? What's your call? Make it now.
LFG.
And we're off. Everybody's going in. There's a quick dance. There's very quick trades there. 2 apiece. It's always that levels it out and puts them 1 step ahead. Now, 2 red bodies are backing into a corner. Caught by the van and it's double team. There's a quick swing. There is nobody. Always is the man with a knife and about 4 kills under his belt.
That was the best knife fight I've ever seen from every perspective. Like,
That was-
the way that the players just got into position and it was a perfect circle after the air jab had gone off.
That was the first time I've ever shoutcasted with chicken in my mouth.
Yeah? We wouldn't have noticed. I think we've got a tweet to segue us in beautifully to round number 2. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, congratulations, you have success. Ah, okay. So that is, I'm going to have to tilt my head to read it. Uncooked Live. Congratulations on your alpha pack. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Please let us know what you got through it. If it was anything good or even if it was anything bad. We'd like to know. Thank you.
Hopefully it's something good.
Or a duplicate.
Or a duplicate. I've got...
Attackers need to
I
find the
think
biohazard
it's 3
container's
total black
location.
ices I have on my account. Oh, wow!
See, it's just escalated again, hasn't it? Production have now
escalating.
figured out how to put photos on screen as
Six
well.
Memevitational, as promised, presenting desert chew with fishnets, cat ears, and not a tin of beans, but a bottle of beans. Hashtag Desnets.
All the fancy people have bottles of beans.
I have a little thing of beans from KFC.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't shop at any of the premium supermarkets, but I imagine you can buy bottles of beans from there.
Whatever life that the fancy folk are living, we'll have to ask.
Attackers need to locate the biohazard container.
Fun boy, Fluke, I love you. I love you too, fun boy. Thank you. Thank you for raising money for charity. Oh, Pasha just killed Feral somewhere.
God, I thought that the person that had just wiggled and single tapped the window was the one that got the kill. Then
Same.
it took me a second.
Well, now then, it's, I guess, reevaluating themselves. You lose your Amaru. I mean, if Feral's bringing an Amaru, he's generally been calling a lot of the strategies for the team, it sounds like. He's been calling a lot of the plays. And, you know, kind of taking people by the hand. Like, he'll be like, okay, you know, Milosh, do this, do this, do this on ping on ping. Pengu is doing Pengu. Hybrid has donated $20. Let's go EU. We need a 2-0 to have APAC in the semis. Oh, that's a bit late. Oh, I guess. Nope. That's a bit late.
Attackers have found the biohazard container.
But hey, in good news, Milosh has found the site. So, Pash has found Pengu.
Pasha's proven himself to be a little bit of a demon here. 2 unanswered for kills. As it's pretty much battle of the shields. Toxic Babe canister going to get thrown on out. 2 of them, no less. Hap sitting at half health. And Monty going to eat up that last one. Milosh not taking too much damage for that. Andreezy going to go for the run out here as Aldi, he picks off Hap, and Milosh is backing himself deep and dark into a corner.
Now then, as Milosh is pushed further and further back, they are bullying the man. Why you bully Milosh? He holds himself in and oh no. Couldn't happen to a sweeter person, but Pasha no hostage. Pasha takes no hostages either. A flawless round across the board. Wow. Hello, Russia.
I love how Hap's complaining that he can't do his cool strats.
Well, I saw Seb2. Shout out to Seb2, one of the devs of Yubi. Was retweeting about how good it is to see the community, and it is, and it's amazing. Loads of Ubisoft people that I've been talking to have been so excited about the Memevitational. So I'm sorry that it's been me eating chicken for the past 15 minutes, but they actually retweeted a clip about Hap being demoted to a caster role and messing up the game. So shout out
Attackers need to find the
to
biohazard container's location.
insulting Hap. Moral of this story. Hey Ubisoft devs, make yourself known. Who are you guys rooting for? Give us your names. Give us who you're supporting. I'm assuming the Canada team has a lot of love. You guys out there in Montreal.
Reload.
You're going to have like full chicken brain in no time, aren't you?
Well, honestly, the tightness of this wig, the chicken isn't going anywhere, but the brain's for long since gone.
Attacker drone has a visual
It's a
on
strange
the
thing, you
container.
never actually
5 seconds to
consider
insertion.
wig tightness around the head, I guess, until you wear a wig.
Attackers have located the biohazard container.
Hap's only goal in life, this is my only goal in life, is to reach playoffs and interrogate Intero. That's what Hap wishes to be in. Milosh, no! That's better. Though you should have put it on the horse picture so you can have horse's eyes. Now we'll see if we can get the approach. 7 chat, I'm just happy Keeney dropped the clash. Yeah, and Reezy is able to get one more. Keeney is gone 0-3 and only 3 kills. Now 4 across the board for you sad little man. Feral is going to start stepping up to the plate and trying to hold himself on the higher pedestal before he hops down to get himself in and amongst the van. Swinging around the beautifully coloured instrument of destruction and driving. It's faster that's actually suffering from the back. Concerned about a rotation. They're on a hard wall. They can't do much and they need the support. So a bullet hole and a weight is what they're going to play themselves onto.
Always looking to try and make something happen here as we have a contested objective. As we do see the attackers making their way on into that secure area. They have dipped out for the time being. Pengu going to find one onto Aldi. That levels things up at 3 men apiece. Hap on a bit of a rotation here. Could see some success if he manages to time this correctly and hit his shots. And it looks as though he will with the assistance of Feral. Confirming that kill. Andreezy now looking to challenge onto garage stairs. As always is in the rafters. Just seeing if he can find an angle or push on down, and he will. He finds a nice angle there over onto Feral. Swings over and tries to flick onto Pengu inside of the kitchen, but Hap, he is going to be on a full rotation. The attackers are now confirming this objective, and Pengu's going to struggle to get his way on in, but does manage just to wiggle his way through. Hap in there as well now, coming up from behind. Is he going to find 2? He finds at least a down onto 1, and Pengu grabs the second. Finishing things off with an interrogation. I'm not entirely sure why Zafir didn't die then.
Pengu killed.
But why didn't Zafir die when there was 2 alive?
Because she was in the secure area. If you're downed in secure area, you can still hold on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Morts, $1. Hopefully, can you give a shout out to my friend Jonas? He's a huge fan of your work. So, yesterday, Morts is my housemate. Context. And yesterday, we thought it'd be a great idea to jump into some games and advertise them Invitational. And there was someone called Jonas who promised that they would show up and watch. They didn't believe that when I said I'll give them a shout out. I don't think they believed me. But Jonas XD, if you're out there, we weren't lying. There's your shout out.
Make yourself known in the Twitch chat if you're out there.
Make yourself known.
Biohazard container's location.
Make yourself. Everybody else that we messaged it to just didn't respond.
Biohazard container located by attacker.
He was like the only one, so he gets the $1 shout out. Pasha 2-1. You sad little man has stopped the bleeding, but now they're in a situation of, okay, we need to build upon this because they're obviously 1 map down and they're looking at trying to keep themselves at the top of the board. They have already qualified. They are already in the playoffs at this stage tomorrow. It's not quite locked in for the Russian teams as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong about that. Either way, they still want to win. You still want to be able to pull yourself up to the board and set yourself at least second and prove that the sad little man team can bleed.
Biohazard container. Move to its location.
I really enjoy how the guy called BreatheBot in chat has said, did no caster ever play secure area or hostage at any point?
Hey, I knew it.
I'm like, yeah, I used to play secure area and hostage, but more secure area, but you forget the mechanics. It genuinely has been years.
I remember it from the clips of where people would down the person and then try and be like mouthy about it. And like, you know, teabag and BM, and then run into like a Capcan trap or something and die, and the person who's downed wins.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
That's why I always remember.
Yeah, while you were talking, I was thinking to myself, you know what, it does make sense, because there could be claymores down, there could be this, there could be that. It does make sense that that's how it works. But yeah, it is just funny.
Okay, so now the pressure starts to come back on. Feral's the first off the board, after Hap even. But Pengu's able to actually stop Pasha. Hap has not been able to find his way into this game. And, well, Milos doesn't find his way into the building. Aldi was stuck in behind him, was able to drop it, and they can't quite get the trade. There's Andreezy, and there goes Pengu. Cut in half by the man around the back stairs. It is only Keeney left, but now no longer. Pasha, map, and series point.
Pasha No Hostage doing a cracking job tonight. They took bank very cleanly indeed, and they're doing a good number here on Outback. This could be all it takes. This is the round, really, well, the first round that stands between us seeing a stadium pick. We both didn't destroy the garage cam twice in a row. We better step it up. Default cams being left alive by both sides there, and Pasha just being friendly, calling everyone out for the mistakes.
We got a tweet. Six Memevitational. Thanks for the packs. Almost all dupes in comments. But one legend jump. This person's got multiple. This person's thirsty with fast hands. They're probably an entry fragger.
Attackers
I think
must
you
find
get-
the biohazard containers located.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say, I
wait,
think you get
really?
15 codes per 15 packs per code.
What?
Yeah, it's well worth doing.
Stream chat, did you know this? I didn't know this. Wow, 15 packs if you get one of those codes. That's maybe 15 new things. Or maybe 15 duplicates. That's flipping a coin. But it's still 15 packs, baby.
Milosh coming in with the heat in chat there, as he was, you know, anyone that's followed Milosh on Twitter will know that he is quite into the currently food. He's quite into food. He likes food.
The biohazard
You got
And he
it.
was just checking out the
Well, there's
kitchen
a pack.
there. As if by magic there's a code on screen. Quick, 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 quick. PRH3Q7. Someone's already got it.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed that pack song. That was actually pre-recorded. We rehearsed that for years, and I just really messed it up. Talking of messing things up, you sad little man. You're messing up the first game. Messing up the first time. You've really struggled throughout today. I said this was going to be probably one of the toughest games that you had to face because it's comp versus comp experience, because it's a bit of a tough touch and go fight here, and the Russians are not letting up. They are dedicated to get this points, and some of the most serious play we see them do all the time. They have the idea that someone is there through the drone hole waiting to catch just an angle, just a tip. There's the cargo shorts. There's Bikini's health. A Rooney run. No! Picked up from behind! Cavera has 2. Goes for 3! There is 3 picked up. Hap made them a meal, and the terrifying lady, oh, she ate up.
Andreezy getting pushed there as Ferrell aggressively runs out, but he's going to get caught. Faster crying that it was a bait, and well, yes, it was a very good bait, and Hap is continuing his reign of terror as he finds a kill over onto Pasha. Yet another interrogation. Pretty much all the kills have been attested to Hap so far, as I believe the one that he didn't confirm was borderline stolen from him. But what about that for a wiggle peek coming out from Andreezy? Going to shut Hap down. Pengu there getting a bit leery as he pushes out. Detected outside. 1 minute 10 left. A great deal for poor old Andreezy to work off. He hasn't got any drones. He's got 1 grenade. Can he make this happen, or are we going to see the start of a bit of a comeback?
I mean, he's got a lot left to do, but he's also got a lot of time, too. It's a 1 versus 3. It's not the most out there situation. We've seen teams and players pull these decisions. Admin, how much HP is Sledge? I don't think... Oh, there's the correct answer. Medics has now put it in. This is one of the things where if he pulls it together and pulls a clutch out of this, it starts with a freeze frame and a close-up on the enough to clutch, and then the music starts to kick in and we start to see some sick maneuvers as he steadily makes his way in underneath Shark. Looking towards Cocktail. Might not know about the close one on the left, but is more concerned about the little delivery window on the right. Shark Stairs is 1 body. The second has started the firefight. There's Shark Stairs. The middle one's moved, and they're able to lock it off. Milosh ends the round.
Good trade coming through for that final kill. Milosh there hitting his shots true. And EU sad little man survived for 1 more round. Still a match point for Pasha, no hostage. Still a series point for them. And Hap has now said that he actually really wants to play Stadium. Everyone seems to be in agreement.
I don't know if... Have they been to a 3rd map at all today yet? This
Not
is
sure.
I think they 2-0'd their last game that was on stream. I don't know about the first two. An update on the packs, though. The good loot from my alpha packs. This is the uncooked live that we had earlier. Faded leather Jaeger uniform, a legendary. Capcan chippy, and a vintage best 12 skin. Ooh. Hashtag Six Memevitational.
Attackers
Hey,
need to find the
people can
biohazard container's
get chippies,
location.
can't they?
What do you mean?
Well, do I have a treat for you all? There's 2 ways for you guys to get some Rainbow Six Siege chippies. The real ones you can hold in your hand and put them, I don't know, on a shelf, maybe, or inside your PC tower as a PC mascot that people have. All you gotta do is one of 2 things. You can either, if you are financially able, obviously this is all a charity thing, but we're here as just raising money by having a good time. If you're able to donate and have it on the side, the top 10 donators all get a chibi, guaranteed. We'll sort out everything.
Seconds remaining.
And that's overall across the whole weekend. It's not an individual amount.
Biohazard
But
container
if you
located
can't,
by
no
attackers.
worries, because there's another way that you can win these chibis, and it's down to the team captains. Every single team captain for all of these teams in this tournament has one chibi that they can give away, and they're doing it based on people that interact with the team on socials, get involved on the stream, get involved on their streams, and start tweeting with them hashtags, because every team's got one. Get yourself seen by your favorite team, show some support, and make some memes. It's the Memevitational! And you can get some pretty little rewards for it.
Basically, the best meme maker for each
Yeah.
team, the best meme mascot, is going to get a chibi.
Exactly.
So get yourself out there, get creative. Oh, look at that mist drone. That mist drone. Really? Aldi's alive in this situation? Oh no, not like this. He's going to get one, but then gets traded pretty much instantly. There is a $20 donation and a code. Yeah, thanks. I don't know who's giving the donation, but the code's there, so use it.
Yeah. In and amongst the chaos, well, it's up there, and let's see where we go from here. Pep in the fire to the back of the wall and trying to get the Goyo behind his own shield, but he's safe. The shield does explode, and it means he can't swing on it as aggressively as he could before, but as the flames burn, it buys them a lot of time, and there is, well, an accident and a destruction. Hit by his Goyo shield, that explains the kill there. The explosion would have registered as his own, but you assume that it was someone else that popped that shield. Always swings around the corner, gets the body onto Bull, sees a second and finds that one too. Hap follows in the threads of Pengu and takes the footsteps there. Well, the afterlife would always just keep on pushing, and there it is! Russia. Pasha No Biceps, Pasha No Hostage, Pasha gets a win.
4-2 the scoreline there, and that is going to take us to the end of this series. Pasha No Hostage coming out the victors and being the first team to defeat EU Sad Little Man. Cue that sweet, sweet Russian music. It's only a couple... See, this is how bad it's gone, Fluke. We're now calling for this music. Like, where is it? There we go. It's finished on the loop. It's got to a point where we're like, where is the music? I want to hear this nice little tune, you know, jingling away.
Yeah, I mean, it's so nice, so, like, vibrant, and then it fades out into something you can't really dance to. You can try. Hey! That's a series. That's one more series. We still got a couple more in to go, but we got KFC delicious finger-licking Colonel Sanders certified, stamped it above the board, meme of the match moment. I wonder what it could be. We're still on cans.
It is, of course, going to be
It
Hat.
is, of course.
It was a great... I mean, I do enjoy how Bikini Body stole one off him.
Yeah.
But it's a meme moment. You don't often get that many people down for an interrogation at once. But he played it well. He didn't go for the interrogation straight away. He evaluated the situation, made sure his 6 was clear. Then, you know... I mean, even then it wasn't enough, was it? You sad little man still weren't able to win out there on Outback. But, alas, I'm pretty sure they're locked in for tomorrow anyway, so they're not going to be too worried about that.
Right. Well, that's all for us. Hodor and Khaleesi are signing off for the day. Sorry, Jon Snow. That was
Jon
what you
Snow.
wanted. But that does not mean that that is all for the stream. We will be back with a game just after a very quick break. Fresh and Des back on the boards, shine the head and drink the beans. It's time to get Des in some fishnets. See you soon.